Hi, I'm Sil the Kessel Runner, and I am about to activate my Holocrons. I'm pretty excited about that. I bought these in the Black Spire Outpost at Disneyland, and of course they will be available in Walt Disney World as well. And it was crazy at Disneyland. They were selling out of everything, and I was only able to get the blue kyber crystal and then the set with the Sith Holocron and the red kyber crystal. If I had known more, I would have bought whatever they had, but anyway, I will have a chance in Walt Disney World, and I'll keep my fingers crossed. So what is a holocron and a kyber crystal? Well, the holocron keeps the secrets of the Jedi, it keeps their history, and it has mysteries to tell us. And you have a kyber crystal that joins you with your lightsaber, and that kyber crystal joins you with your holocron. So they're both very important in the Star Wars universe. The Jedi holocron was first seen in the Clone Wars in season 2, I believe, but both of these were important in the Star Wars Rebels story. And the Star Wars Rebels tend to keep coming up in the story of the Black Spire Outpost. And in the case of the holocrons, they are a part of Ezra's journey on his way to become a Jedi. So they were very important, and I'm going to be interested to see what happens with these holocrons, if they're going to pull in some of that story. We're supposed to hear voices. So the blue should have either Luke Skywalker or Obi-Wan. The red will have one of the Sith. Of course, there is nothing official from Disney. This is all just fans reporting, which holocrons they have and what voices they've heard. And it may be different. It's random. So you're not really sure which voice you're going to get or which, so it may be different than what's been reported so far. So we'll have to see when the fans buy them in Walt Disney World if anything is different. And as soon as I get the rest of the kyber crystals, I will be sure and report what voices I hear. You can have red, blue, green, white, yellow, and violet. And of course I just have the two. Now I did have a violet kyber crystal in my lightsaber, so that might be another post where I put that one in the Jedi holocron and the Sith holocron to see what happens, because you'll get different messages by swapping around the kyber crystal. So let's get with it, right? Let's see what my Jedi messages are going to be today. So you twist these triangles and that turns it on. There's a little box. It's not going to stay on unless those are turned. I'm going to put my kyber crystal in the door. There's the door. Close it shut. And there are two dots, one here and one on the back. You press those simultaneously, and this is when the messages come.
It was a Jedi Master who was responsible for the training and creation of Darth Vader.
So I'm going to press it again.
This is the lesson. That Force does not belong to the Jedi. To say that if the Jedi die, the light dies is vanity. Can you feel that?
One more.
I've seen this raw strength only once before.
Well, that's pretty exciting. It's Luke Skywalker from The Last Jedi. I'm not going to do all of them because I don't want to have, total spoilers here. So that is my blue kyber crystal in my Jedi holocron. And let's activate the Sith holocron. We'll go ahead and put my kyber crystal in. This door has always been a little hard. There we go. Put that in. Close it up. Activate it. You see the dot, there's a dot there and one on the side. We'll press those together. We should have a message.
Let me help you to know the subtleties of the Force. My mentor taught me everything about the Force, even the nature of the dark side.
Oh, sounds like Palpatine.
The Force is strong with you. A powerful Sith you will become.
One more, just one more. See if I can get one more.
I can feel your anger. It gives you focus, makes you stronger.
Okay, so I won't do any more. I don't want to spoil anything. But there's one thing that we can do with this, and we'll see what message we get, is when we put the two together, we should get a different message. And we can swap the kyber crystals and see what kind of message we get there. So let me activate this again. Okay, and I'm going to activate this one. And put them together. Oh, they're turning to different colors. So that's one thing to note. Right? And I'm going to touch the circles again.
Jedi and Sith wield the Ashlar and Bogan, the light and the dark. I'm the one in the middle, the Bendu.
Well, this is really interesting.
I take no side. I am beyond your worrying and wars. I am unseen, unknowable, like a rock in the river. If two such powerful sources of knowledge are united, they will grant a clarity of vision beyond your kind. When joined, any secret, wisdom, or destiny can be seen through the Force. One could bring much chaos with such hidden truths.
Well, okay. So I know many of you may not understand who that was. That was Bendu. He was from the Star Wars Rebels, and he was a Force-sensitive being. And he had interactions with Ezra and Kanan and Ahsoka. And he is, like he said, he lived in between. He chose not the dark side nor the light side. And he just had a perspective that was different. Yeah, he was a big part of the story there toward the end. So maybe, if you haven't seen Star Wars Rebels, you should probably watch that to kind of understand this whole holocron thing. Now, one other thing that we're supposed to do is we should be able to swap and put the Jedi into the Sith and put the Sith into the Jedi. We'll go ahead and swap those. And we'll activate this one. And it turned red, so that's pretty cool. And let's see whose voice is this going to be? Oh. Okay, let's try this again.
Attachment leads to jealousy. The shadow of greed, that is.
Sounds like Yoda.
But beware. Anger, fear, aggression. The dark side are they. Once you start down the dark path, forever will it dominate your destiny.
Aw, that was good to hear Yoda's voice. Okay, I want to turn him off and let's see what messages we get here. Because remember, I put the Jedi in here.
I have been expecting you.
Huh.
Good. Use your aggressive feeling. Let the heat flow through you.
See if I can get one more.
It is unavoidable. It is your destiny. You are now mine.
Ah, Palpatine. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we just need the other kyber crystals so that we can hear the other words of wisdom from the Jedi and the Sith. So that is something I'm gonna look forward to getting. And if you have a Jedi or a Sith holocron and you've activated them and you have a different kyber crystal, let me know. I will get my violet kyber crystal and try it here in the holocrons, and that'll be another post. But until then, may the Force be with you, and till the spire.